Hi everyone, welcome back to Belizean Vibes, and we are making salbutes today. So here it is. Let's start. So for your salbutes, you're gonna have to put together your ingredients, which is masa, some chicken that I'm gonna show you how I cook my chicken, some cabbage, onions, cilantro, tomatoes, and you're gonna need some recado for the masa and the chicken. You're gonna add some vinegar and salt and water for the pickled onions, a canned jalapeno pepper. Okay, and that should do it. Some oil to fry your masa. So you season up your chicken with all-purpose seasoning, some onions, cilantro. I use a pack of Sazon Goya recado seasoning. Of course, the all-purpose seasoning is salty, so just season your chicken to taste in a little bit of oil in a hot pot. I put the whole chicken, as you can see, to let it start searing a little bit. Once that's done, I add the rest of the seasoning from the container with the additional onions and so on, and add some water. And I cook down my chicken, okay? As you can see here, I'm just searing it a little bit in the oil. Look how beautiful that is. And just if you want to use chicken parts with chicken breasts, feel free to do so. So now that we're browning the other side, I've added the additional seasonings and so on that was in the bowl with some water, a little bit of vinegar, and let it cook down. And I cooked this for approximately 1 hour because I like the meat to be really soft and tender. And I did cover it. I added a whole jalapeno pepper for additional spice and seasoning. Once your chicken is cooked for like 45 minutes, taste it, okay? If you feel you need to adjust the salt, add additional seasoning. I did add some oregano also to this. And like I said, whatever other spice that you enjoy, feel free to add it. You know, you want to have that Latin flavor. So there you go. That's the chicken. Once the chicken is all ready, I take it out. As you can see, it's cooked down. The gravy has been thickened. And I remove the chicken in a separate dish where I will shred the chicken to smaller pieces. And that's what you will be using for your salbutes, okay? This is a very easy dish and something that you can make for your family to enjoy. So for us, we like to shred the chicken and then we leave the bone pieces to enjoy later. In a small pot, add some hot water, salt, a little bit of vinegar, sliced onions, some jalapeno pepper, and that's how I prepare my pickled onions to go on top of my salbutes. Okay, so there you go. And you just cook this down just for a little while. I don't like the onions to be too mushy. Go ahead and add some jalapeno peppers from the can and a little bit of that vinegar from the can. All right, you cook that down a little bit, set it aside, shred your cabbage, add some salt and vinegar, a little bit of water to balance the sourness, and that's your pickled cabbage. So now you have your chicken, you have your onions, you have your cabbage. We also diced up some tomatoes on the side and cilantro. Okay, and that will be the topping for your salbutes. For your masa, I bought the masa that's already prepared. This is fresh masa. Add some recado powder, some salt, water, and you just work that into your masa dough so that it could blend, you know, the recado and the salt is well blended in the masa. The recado is to give it color, a little flavor too, and salt to taste, and water. I use a little bit of warm water and go slowly with the water. Okay. And you just want your masa to have a nice soft texture, not too soft where when you flatten it, it sticks to the plastic. I also add a little bit of baking powder. As you can see, do the same thing. Continue to work the masa into a dough. Set aside. Alrighty. And that's it. So now we're going to take our masa and we're going to roll them up into these golf size balls. Okay. Make it as big as you want, whatever size that you prefer. Set that aside and you will flatten each masa dough into like a tortilla and you fry in hot oil. For these, I fry them outside, and as you can see, the oil must be very hot, okay? And once you finish frying all your tortillas, you can start making your salbutes, all right? So, as I mentioned before, you already have your chicken ready, you have your cabbage, pickled onions, tomatoes, you're gonna chop up some cilantro, and that will be the topping. All that will be the topping for your salbutes. So this is gonna be so delicious. So here you go. Now that I've fried all the masa dough into these tortillas, we're gonna start topping the tortillas with our delicious shredded chicken and cabbage, tomatoes, pickled onions with jalapeno and cilantro. And that's what I put on my salbutes. Feel free to put whatever other topping you like. Alrighty. So that's it. So hope you get to make some salbutes with your family. So we have the tortillas. We're going to add some shredded chicken. When you cook your chicken like this, it's very moist because of the gravy. Okay. And then we put some pickled cabbage topped with some tomatoes. You can slice your tomatoes in slices or chop it like this in smaller cubes if you like. And then the pickled onions with the jalapeno really give it a nice taste and flavor. And there you go. That's salbutes. This is a Belizean specialty, and I hope you get to make some and enjoy with your family. Okay. And look at that. Isn't that delicious? And then for the final topping, I put some jalapenos and cilantro for garnish. Okay. Also for flavor. All right. I hope you get to make some salbutes. Alrighty. Drop a comment in my YouTube videos and let me know if you tried making it and how your family enjoyed. Okay. Thanks for joining me on another video with Belizean vibes. And there you go. This is a Belizean favorite, salbutes. And this is how I make mine, and I'm sharing it with you. I hope you get to try it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Belizean Vibes Live. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram on Belizean Vibes. Enjoy. Thanks so much for supporting Belizean Vibes, and continue to check out my other videos of powder bun, milk cake, Creole bread, Creole bun, Johnny cake, fried jacks, escabeche, bread pudding. It's all on my channel, Belizean Vibes. I hope you get to make some salbutes and try my other recipes. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Belizean Vibes Live on YouTube. Thank you.